great experience having that opportunity to play in Japan and play for a championship team there in 1981. So I'm one of the few guys that has a World Series ring from here in the Major Leagues and a Japan Series ring for playing in Japan. And then later on, I came back and I coached for the Yankees, coached under Billy Martin. One of the first players that I coached actually early was Bernie Williams. When Bernie first came up, Bernie was in Oneonta, and I was one of his first hitting coaches, working in the minor leagues for the Yankees. And that was great to see Bernie come up and be the big star that he is. So through baseball, I really had a chance to realize all the dreams that every young kid has that goes out and plays baseball. And it's not impossible. A lot of kids are out there, they think it's impossible, but it really can happen. In fact, in the little league that I played in Compton, California, we had 3 other players all played in the major leagues, and that was Reggie Smith, who played for the Red Sox and Dodgers. We had Donald Wilson, who pitched for the Houston Astros, had a no-hitter, and a guy named Lenny Randall, who played for the Mets, and actually played for the Yankees at one time. So that was amazing to have that many guys just come from your own area in Compton, California, all the way in the major leagues. So to wrap up, really, I thought I would throw it open to you guys out there. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask me about my career, any stories or stuff that you'd like me to relate to you, this would be the time. Because I know they have a tight schedule, and I can talk a long time once we get going. So any questions out there you'd like to ask about, okay, I'll get the guy right back here with a head like mine.
Who was your favorite manager?
My favorite manager was Ralph Howell.
Okay.
Because Ralph stuck with me through those lean years, as I said, when I was hitting 220 and, trying to find a position with the Yankees. And the other thing was, it was kind of funny, was like I said, when I signed that contract with the Yankees, I thought I'd be in the World Series every year. And it was 11 years before I actually got the World Series, once coming up in 1965. So it took it to 1976 before I finally got into a World Series. Okay, right here.
What was it like under Billy Martin?
What was it like under Billy? Okay, next question.
Any stories?
Very exciting with Billy, because Billy, you didn't really know what Billy was going to do, and you didn't know if he was telling the truth or not. But the things that I found out right away once Billy became manager, that things were going to be different. He replaced Bill Burton in 1975, like the last 2 months of the season. And our first trip with Billy was out to the West Coast, so we're playing the Oakland A's. And I led off and had a hit, then Rivers got a hit. And so it was first and second, and Manella was hitting. And I think Hauser or Gene Mike was coaching third. And I looked down and the bunt side was on. So I get my lead and Lou fouls it off, and I go back to second. And I really didn't look down at the coach again, and figured the bunt's going to be on again or whatever. Anyway, Lou swings and gets a base hit. And I carry around third, come in to score, and go to the dugout. Everybody shaking my hand. Okay, way to go. Billy comes over and says, nice going, but you missed the sign. The hit and run was on. So he gave me hit and run with men on first and second. So right away I said, uh-oh. Better start watching the signs very closely here. He's going to do some of the unorthodox things. So, and we got to play the running game with Billy, which was great. And 1976 was probably the most fun year that I had playing with the Yankees, because now I finally had a chance to hit up in the order. I was hitting number 2, Mickey Rivers was hitting number 1, Thurman was hitting number 3. And early in my career, believe it or not, I actually hit cleanup for the Yankees for 4 years, in 1968, 69, 70, 71. And Mickey Mantle was hitting third, I was actually hitting cleanup. And that was really weird. But Ralph called me in the office one day and said, hey, Roy, I don't have anybody to hit behind Mickey. They're walking all the time, and you're the only guy that's getting a hit, so you're going to hit cleanup. So that was really a mistasked position for me, because, if you hit cleanup, you got to think differently. Like, say, late innings in Yankee Stadium, instead of thinking about a single, I'm the only left-handed guy left with a little bit of power, I got to look for a pitch that maybe I could hit, out to right field. And in those days, the Yankee Stadium was 296 right down the line in the low fence. They had the little porch there. So I had to play a different game and probably give up some advance, trying to do that. So now we're filling there, and then Mickey Rivers, and we have more speed on the club. Now I can hit the run, steal, and do the small ball